From elderly care, ongoing care, to fun in the sun, we focus on health in this episode of Inside the South Valley.
La 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la la.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Inside the South Valley. With healthcare reform on everyone's minds as baby boomers become seasoned citizens, I caught up with Valerie Alves, President and CEO of Pacific Hills Manor, to get an inside look on their facility and what they do to help their patients stay healthy. And I'm not talking about taking their medication or showing up to their physical therapy appointments. I'm talking about living a truly healthy lifestyle.
My name is Valerie Alves, and I'm the CEO of Pacific Hills Manor. Pacific Hills Manor is nestled in Morgan Hill. It's right next to St. Catherine's Church. It's a 99-bed skilled nursing facility. So we take care of mostly an elderly population. Some people younger than that, if you have your hip done or your knee, or maybe you had a stroke and you need some rehab on an inpatient basis, this is the kind of facility you would do that in. I originally came to Pacific Hills 6 years ago now, and I started originally as the dietitian, which is what I've done most of my career. I've been in long-term care since 1993, always as a dietitian. And I came here doing that. I live here in the community. I've lived here about 11 years. And my boss ended up being promoted, so I went through an administrator and training program and took over about 4 years ago now as the administrator. Originally, I started as the executive director, was my title, and then there was a business just started doing really well. We really had a great staff. Everything sort of got dialed, and one of the things our company will do when you run your business successfully is they'll give you a promotion, and in our business, in our industry, I achieved the title of CEO.
Running Pacific Hills Manor as a successful business is exactly right. This facility not only has gone from good to great, they've received a lot of attention for it too. When you visit their lobby, you can't help notice their cabinet displaying their awards earned year after year. And you can't get that level of recognition without strong management, strong leadership, and an outstanding company culture.
We've got a really sharp population, so they're still bingo fans for sure, but it's also bunco, and it's poker, and there's casino nights, a lot of gambling going on in Pacific Hills, and there's men's groups where they do sports. We have a lot of entertainment come in, so we have a lot of people come and perform for us. In this community, we're very lucky to have people that really want to be involved with the seniors. So they'll come in, and we have this tap dancing group that comes. We have that are sort of senior citizens in the community, but that's what they do, and they come here and do that for our group. Accordion crew that comes in. It's just really nice. So the activity rooms had to be bigger to accommodate that. The other thing they've done in this facility is there's two really nice big interior patios. Rooms that line those open up so that people can go out on the patio. Again, it gives them a place to visit, and the weather in Morgan Hill is always gorgeous. So it gives them a place to, if their friends come and bring them lunch, they can all sit out on the patio together and have lunch. It's just a nice option. You can get outdoors when you want to get outdoors.
As I spent the day with Valerie, I immediately noticed how much she really cares about the staff who works there and the patients that they take care of. In fact, she knows everyone by their first name. This really is a place where everyone knows your name. Patients absolutely love Pacific Hills Manor too.
This is an ideal place for people like me. I will say that. I have to yell every once in a while to get attention, but if you take care of yourself a little, it's ideal.
After chatting with Dorothy, I later was able to catch up with Liz Strotman, Area Marketing Director at Pacific Hills Manor, to discuss some of the services they offer to their patients.
Pacific Hills Manor take a lot of pride in how many patients that we send home or to a lower level of care every year. We track that and we take a lot of pride in that. Last year we sent home over 300 patients. I know it's impressive. And this year, this winter already, it's over 100. So we're trending ahead of that for the year.
So you're already above your curve.
Yeah, we're already above the curve. And our goal is to always get someone back home with their family, because that's what we're about, families serving families. And we just love to do that. They can have surgery here at St. Louis. They can have surgery in San Jose. And a lot of times it's orthopedic surgery or cases of pneumonia. People are just deconditioned for whatever reason. And they come and stay with us, and we help them get stronger through physical therapy, occupational therapy, or speech therapy. And one of the fantastic things about Pacific Hills Manor is the continuum of care, because we offer outpatient therapy.
Perfect.
So if somebody is rehabbed with us, they're going to be going home, but yet they're going to carry on with some physical therapy maybe 2 or 3 days a week. We use our outpatient van, which is so nice. It's air conditioned and very comfortable. Everybody's real cozy. We go pick them up at their home. They come and have physical therapy with us. Then we bring them back to their home. So it's a wonderful little stretch of the inpatient therapy to extend to our outpatient therapy.
Now that van, is there an extra charge, or is that on the house, so to speak?
It's on the house, Nathan. It's a complimentary service. Yes, it's complimentary, and we just love to do it. Well, myself as a marketing director, I'm responsible to our physicians, letting them know what kind of patients we can rehab, if we have bed availability, if it's long-term, if it's short-term. I work with case management at all the hospitals here in Morgan Hill and also in San Jose. We get referrals for rehab up all the way through Palo Alto at Stanford Hospital. We get referrals from Stanford Hospital. We rehab those patients because they could be from our community, but they go to a larger, like a teaching hospital, which is Stanford, for certain conditions. So it's my responsibility to tell our story and get the word out of how we can help our community and people that live here. We have a registered dietitian dedicated to solely our patients. So through therapeutic diets, whether it's low sodium, low fructose, any kind of special diet we handle here. And you know, they say food is the biggest pill you take. That is the biggest influence on your health. So the registered dietitian is a very important piece of our patients' health. And then also we have a full social service department. So through social services, we can help them, whether it's going to a boarding care or assisted living, help them facilitate to the next phase of where their new life might be. You know, they used to call these places rest homes. Well, nobody rests here. There's no resting going on, Nathan, not whatsoever. No resting. I mean, we have full-on activities. We're involved in the Morgan Hill Parade. Our residents are in that. Our activity department is very engaging, and that is an important part of therapy also. You know, you've got the social service aspect, the emotional need, then the fun part of it, the activity. And we pride ourselves on a very dynamic activity department here at Pacific Hills Manor. And it's the whole person approach. The whole patient approach, the whole person approach, that's here at Pacific Hills Manor one of the things that we really excel in. When people go out back into the community, that's the number one feedback that we get, that it was a full experience, that we took care of all their needs, and it wasn't just rehabbing a hip replacement or a knee replacement. It was 3 and 4 and 5-fold. And anybody that would like to come at any time and take a tour here, we would love to show off our beautiful patio and our facility. And also we do offer pre-registration. So should you have a knee replacement, hip replacement, a pre-scheduled surgery, you could come in and do your pre-paperwork and reserve a room, and we'll have it all set for you and shiny and ready to go for when you're ready for your rehab.
Perfect plan for that patient. He takes his patients on a case-by-case basis.
Every year, we have an entry in the 4th of July parade. So we decorate wheelchairs, and the people up at West Hills Church, they're our official pushers. They come along and they help push the people in their wheelchairs and get them through the parade route. And one of the wonderful things they do at the 4th of July parade for us is we're located right on the parade route. In most entries, they all meet down near the railroad tracks, and they wait, and they've got to wait a while, and then when their turn comes, and then they go in, and it can be a couple of hours that they're out there. So what the 4th of July parade does for us and our elderly population in their wheelchairs is that when our spot comes in the parade, as they pass in front of our facility, they make a little gap, and our people join in right there. So they're able, they don't have to sit in the, it's always 110 when we do the 4th of July parade here. So they don't have to sit in the heat too long. Our residents line up right out in front of the building so they can all watch. And then our people that are participating go through and make the route, and then they come right back down. So it's really nice. They love participating. The other thing we do is, and if you ask my staff about those residents, they will tell you how much they love them and how much, I'll get choked up, how much it's like they're taking care of the grandma. It's like we have, our motto is family serving family. I can't imagine doing anything else.